Welcome back, beautiful romantic home family. I am Olivia, Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video, I am so excited to share with you guys 6 DIY Dollar Tree fall decor crafts. This is episode 22 in my huge I Love a Fall series. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free. Punch the bell and click all. That will update you every single time I post a new video. And listen, subscribing helps me out so much. Also, your comments do. I am a full-time content creator. I love to know that you guys are here with me. And also don't forget to follow me on my brand new Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page. I have my sleepy trusty assistant BTV here. He just got back from a little walk. Hey, listen, it's a blessing and an honor to share my love of crafting and decorating with you guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this first Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to make a super adorable little scarecrow, painted scarecrow. So I'm using some of these Dollar Tree signs. I chose the apple sign for the head, and then I'm using this other Dollar Tree sign. I'm going to cut the top part off and the sides just to trim it down because we're going to give our scarecrow a hat. So for this DIY, we're really going to get creative with our painting. Now, don't feel stressed if you guys can't paint something like this. Enjoy this for entertainment or get some inspiration to reuse and repurpose some of your Dollar Tree signs. I had fun with this, and you guys know I love it to get my paints out. And also, here's the thing with painting things, it's not going to be perfect, and all you guys have to do is, go over it with a little white paint and start over. So this white Waverly chalk paint is one of my go-tos. You're going to go ahead and chalk paint the entire sign, and that's going to give you a really awesome base to work with. It's also going to give you really great coverage if you have any flop outs. So I'm going to paint the little apple, and then also this is going to be the little hat as well. Lots of white chalk paint for this. I'm also using one of these leftover longer signs. This was left over from my Valentine's Day, believe it or not. I have so much stuff floating around my craft stash. So for the hat, I also wanted to make some checks. So I'm simply going to draw with a ruler some little checks, kind of like the Mackenzie Childs checks, the black and white checks. And you guys can really make any color of checks that you love. I'm going to let you guys listen to some music and watch me paint. So this is going to be the top of our scarecrow hat. Again, you guys get creative with it and use whatever colors and styles that you want. I did take a little bit of private art when I was a lot younger, and I worked mostly with pastels. I didn't ever work with acrylics or oils as far as paint is concerned, but I do love to blend colors. And so this is going to be our little scarecrow face. I thought this would be perfect with the apple to kind of give it some little cute little chubby cheeks. Fun fact, this year, unfortunately, I had actually given away my scarecrows from last season, so I am going to have to be painting some new ones. And this is going to be the little body of the scarecrow. I'm just using some oranges and yellows, and you guys can see my little Dollar Tree palette over there. I just do tons and tons of blending, and that's going to give you kind of that shading that you're going to want. So another thing about blending your colors is it's really easy to fix mistakes that you make. So just keep that in mind to give yourself some grace. So this is just going to be kind of a 3-part fold on putting this together, painting the body, and then our face, which I have the most trouble with painting faces. I always get the most nervous about doing eyes, but I'm going to tell you guys, the more you practice it, the better you'll get. And Pinterest has some really, really great templates for painting eyes. Okay, so deep breaths. We're going to try to go ahead and paint some eyes and face on our little fun scarecrow. I'm using my mini Mod Podge bottle here to just draw on the eyes. I did make them a little bit wide set apart. And again, you guys, this is going to be a scarecrow, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, so many little scarecrows we see are not perfect. So here's his cute little button nose, and then we're going to give him a really big smile because we want him to be super cute and super adorable. I'm actually painting this also kind of upside down and backwards because I have my camera pointed down and I'm on the other side of it. So give me some grace on this, but again, just have fun with it and get creative and go for it. So I did go ahead and take some Dollar Tree raffia and add that kind of just to the top of my little scarecrow, just to make it look like he was kind of scarecrowy. And then I decided I wanted to make a bow to go around his neck. So I'm going to attach this with some hot glue. Lots and lots of hot glue is going to attach your little head. And these are great fun to make. I had so much fun making this. Okay, I'm going to use my Easy Bow Maker. I popped a little pipe cleaner down in to hold the bow in place. The Easy Bow Maker you guys can find on Amazon. You can find them in your craft stores. This is some Dollar Tree ribbon, and this Easy Bow Maker is just going to simply help me make some loops. And then once I'm done making all of my loops, I'm just going to tie it off. And I like to take my loops and make them a little bit smaller than each layer. So you do one layer of loops, and then you can make it smaller as you go along. So I hot glued the little bow to the side of my scarecrow, and here is how he looks. I think he came out absolutely the most adorable little scarecrow. The eyes are kind of wonky, but you know what, you guys, I think he turned out so cute and hopefully brings a smile to all of my neighbors' faces. So fun and fabulous and totally budget friendly. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to take one of these Dollar Tree Farm Fresh apple signs. I'm just going to go ahead and paint it white on both the sides. And I love the Waverly white chalk paint. You can get it at Walmart, and let me tell you, it is indestructible. So once I had that done, I just wanted to make a super cute, just kind of like little stripy pumpkin out of this sign. The sign was actually really adorable, but I'm trying to make kind of a set of these. And so I'm going to take and I just trace the leaves, and then I'm going to make some stripes. I have been noticing how cute some of the painted signs are that I see some other creators making, and I thought we could try them with Dollar Tree signs. So I'm just going to make some little stripes and then some polka dots. And you want to go ahead and draw it out first before you start painting. And also remember that you can paint over anything. So these Dollar Tree signs are super fun, in my opinion, to practice your painting skills on, because if you mess up, it's really not the end of the world. So once I had gotten those all drawn in, I'm just going to go ahead and paint them in with my black paintbrush. And again, you guys get creative with your colors. You can make these white, black and white. You can make them fall colors, whatever suits your fancy and floats your boat. So here is the finished project. It just looks really cute and crafty, and it's going to go along with my little scarecrow and some of the other designs that I'm going to make for this video. I think it's super fun and fabulous on a total budget. for this Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how I'm going to paint some of these little fall leaves. So Dollar Tree sells those packs of wooden leaves, and I'm always curious what to do with them. And I thought, you know what, let's paint some really pretty. So I'm going to start out and lay down a base of green paint first. They're not going to be green when we're done, but this is kind of a way, it's similar to how I do some of my floral arrangements where I'm laying down green as the base first, and then I'm going to layer over that. So I'm just going to take some wispy drips of white, and again, get your paintbrush out and don't be afraid to blend your colors. Next, I'm going to go in with some more grays and burnt oranges to kind of just give it that fall look. If you look at a fall leaf, you're going to see that it's going to be multiple colors. At least my fall leaves in my front yard are. Some of them are mixed with green, some of them are all the way brown and orange. So really get creative with it. You really can't mess this up. Also, having some finer tip paintbrushes helps with doing some of these little detail work. I hope you guys are enjoying this and get creative and get out those paints and paintbrushes. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how you can repaint some of those little Dollar Tree pumpkins and make them look just a little bit more cute and crafty. They're really adorable as is, so please feel free to use them as is. I do definitely, but I'm going to take and layer a big layer of Waverly White chalk paint on this little pumpkin sign to just give me a base to play around with some paints. And I want to do a Mackenzie Childs inspired pumpkin on this one. I love their pumpkins. I love their site, although their goodies are really out of my budget price range. So we just want to make a cute little sign. Even though they don't have signs like this, excuse me, on their website, they do have check pumpkins. So this is my inspiration, and shout out to all of the Mackenzie Childs painters because their work is amazing. This is just an inspiration from what I see on their website with some of their beautiful creations. I thought we could do it on Dollar Tree budget style. So I'm just taking a ruler and I'm marking out checks. And then the next thing you want to do is just take some black paint. Now, if you notice the Mackenzie Childs original designs, they'll pull a little bit of white paint in to their black paint. So that's up to you guys. You guys can also take a gold paint pen and outline your checks if you have a bit of a time painting checks. So for me, painting checks is super, super, super relaxing. I don't know what it is. I think my brain struggles sometimes because it's such a creative brain. It struggles to stay focused. I don't know if you guys are like me, but you have a hard time staying focused sometimes. So painting the checks gives me a pattern and helps me stay focused. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys watch me paint and play a little bit of music for you. So now you guys can see that I'm just taking and pulling a little bit of white paint to give those checks some dimension and flair. This is totally optional. The black and white checks are also super adorable. I painted those cute little green leaves at the top, but really get creative with this, and there's no real right or wrong way to do this. I'm giving my leaves a little bit of dimension on the outside and then highlighted them with a little bit of black paint as well. Here is the finished project. It's a $1.25 sign with just some paint and creativity. I think it turned out fabulous, especially if you like that black and white look and you want to do something that's more of a dupe of the Mackenzie Childs, but you really don't have the money in your budget to actually, purchase a lot of their fall items. So anyway, fun and fabulous and very budget friendly. Now for this Dollar Tree DIY, I went ahead and just painted another pumpkin that has a base of white chalk paint. Again, this is such a great way to start doing your creative process. I'm going to outline this with some black and then really blend my colors together. So, a lot of times I'll just start blending and then I won't like it, so I'll just keep blending some more. So there's really, you don't have to be too hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace when you're playing around with these designs. I'm going in with a little bit of burnt yellow. I'm going to mix that and blend that until I really feel like it matches in with some of my other fun creative pumpkins. Here is the finished product. I really feel like it looks so adorable, all stacked up and fun, and the little scarecrow smiling. And I have to share with you guys some really fun footage that I pulled up of Benji Bear when he was a puppy dog. He was so stinking cute, you guys. He was so tiny, and you're going to be shocked. I'm sure some of you guys remember from the beginning when I first got him, but he was really darkly colored. And as he has gotten older, he's got gray hair, kind of just like me. We're more salt and pepper. So it's funny because, when I first started on YouTube, I had really dark hair, and I did dye that hair dark to cover my gray, but now it's gotten so gray that I've had to add in some, blonde highlights. So check this out. We're going to do a quick little DIY here. We just make a fall floral. Here is Benji Bear. You guys, look at how dark he was as a puppy. That's Benji Bear. Can you believe how dark black he was with the little white spots? He was my helper even back in the day. So I'm just taking some of these Dollar Tree florals. I'm going to lay them out and look at him helping. How precious is this? Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe I found this footage. I'm just going to pop some more leaves in to my little Dollar Tree. Or this is not Dollar Tree. This is actually a Mackenzie Childs picture. I did buy one of these a couple of years back when it was on their barn sale, and I have loved it ever since. But look at how cute he is. So this is when I first got him, and it was during COVID, and so we couldn't go out and shop a lot. So I had to use a pink collar because that's all I could find. And anyway, that was his little lovey, his little Lammy. I don't have Lammy anymore, but I do have his original little monster that he loved. So this is a fun and easy way to make a fall floral, and then you can just take some of the little Dollar Tree scarecrows and pop them in, add in some fairy lights, and you guys have such a super adorable little fall floral. I think these are so fun and easy to do, and really a great idea if you don't want to do a bunch of painting or you just need something super easy. Go to look at how cute it turned out. Oh my goodness, I am loving it, and I'm loving this footage of Benji Bear as a little bitty guy. Oh my goodness, look at how cute he is. He was so playful, and he was really tough. So he would really go to town and just get really aggressive when he was playing, even as a puppy. So he's not quite as playful now like that, with little stuffies, but he's still kind of a playful guy. So he's 4 this year. Next year he'll be 5. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how fast the time has gone. He's my little buddy. I hope he lives as long as he can. I can't even think about something happening to him. But anyway, here is the finished look on all of our fun little DIYs. And I'm going to share with you guys Benji Bear. I took him out to the lake this weekend and was playing with him. He loves to go rock fishing. So he loves to grab rocks out of the lake, and he will try to get the biggest ones he can fit into his mouth. And then he'll bark at the waves. Here's another little clip of him when he was little. He was going out for a little walk, and here he is now. Look at what a big boy he is. And he has so much gray hair. And I just realized he had his little lead was kind of caught back there, but he was so intent on, and there was a boat. So see how he's barking at the waves? He barks at the waves. He gets really frustrated when there's like big waves that come up on shore. And so I threw a little rock in. He's looking at me. He's fished a couple out already out. But then anyway, we just want to say hi to all the puppy dog and kitty cat fans out there. We love you guys so, so much. There he goes. He gets his rock. Oh my goodness. It's so hilarious. All right. We love you guys. We'll talk soon. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. For those of you all that have been following me for so many years now, thank you all so much. Can you believe Benji Bear is 4 years old? He's my little 4-year-old terrier. He is a Jack Russell, I can't remember the other one, mix, but Yorkie, Jack Russell Yorkie mix. So he is a ball of energy. I just got done taking him for a walk, and we've been crafting and decorating, and he is tuckered out. So also, hey, I would love for you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribing helps me know that you guys are here, that you're loving what I'm putting out for you. I'm a one-woman show, and so it's just me, this camera, my glue gun, and you guys. So thank you so much for being here. I have had a passion for crafting and decorating ever since I was a little girl. I would do collages, and I would paint on anything I could get my hands on, and you know, even into high school and college, I still did all kinds of little funny, crazy crafting and decorating ideas. And you know, even when I was in college, I would make handmade gifts for my family, and they were probably kind of wonky, but I would just use whatever I had on hand. So they're probably like, oh, she's always been that girl. But anyway, for those of you guys that are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I'm a DIY crafting mama. I have a passion for crafting and decorating on a budget. I use mostly Dollar Tree, thrift store, you know, TJ Maxx, Hobby Lobby, Walmart goodies to create my crafts. And I have even been doing this season a bunch of trash to treasure ideas. I have challenged myself this year to not spend a bunch of money on new decor. I feel like I already have a bunch, and some of you guys have been asking me for a studio tour of like, so just out this door is my garage, and we enclosed half of it to make myself a little crafting studio. I do want to get it a little bit organized before I share it with you guys. It's probably pared down more than it ever has been, but it also overflows into the actual garage, which really isn't used as a garage anymore. But I do have a bunch of storage shelves built, so as I've gotten older, I don't want to be getting in and out of my attic to pull down my decor. I have fallen off of my attic stairs, I think twice, and landed on my back. And then last year, you guys know that I fell and broke my ankle. So falling off of ladders is a thing for me. And so, you know, as I get older, I just have to be really careful that I don't do that. So BG Beer, oh my goodness. So anyway, let's see, we have been doing a devotional. So I told you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I still have some of you guys finding me on my Facebook page. Recently, my regular Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page was hacked. We stopped the hackers in like 2 days between Facebook and I, but they have not been able to restore me as getting me back access to my Facebook account. I have no idea why. I don't know what the holdup is. I don't know. I'm trying to speak and pray that it will be restored to me. It's 10 years worth of my videos and my, you know, crafting and decorating. So, you know, I don't know why things happen sometimes, but I'm just trying to flow through it and know that God has a purpose for this, because I feel like God does things for us, not to us. So things have a purpose. It has definitely helped me just kind of slow down and just reflect. And I've started a new Facebook page. It's called Olivia's Romantic Home DIY. I'm going to just be posting over there just like I always posted for you guys. And I'm also posting every day on my TikTok and my Instagram, because I know that no matter where you're at, that crafting and decorating, for me, it helps my anxiety, depression. It helps I have like a little bit of my brain just is constantly like moving around. I don't know if you guys are like that, but it just helps me because I have so much creative energy, I think. So I know that you guys find my videos relaxing and entertaining, and said that you've learned so much from me. So thank you. I have a passion for sharing. I actually went to college to be an elementary education teacher. And I remember I started doing some of my student teaching stuff and realized that I could not stay still inside of a classroom. I think I'm different now that I've gotten older. I might be able to handle it more. I might even after my daughter graduates, just to be able to like have a reason to get out of the house, like one day a week, go and substitute, you know, at the high school or something. And that might not even be anytime soon, just, you know, as when I get older and, you know, can't move and groove as much as I can still now, but we will see. Anyway, so I feel like that my original calling to be an elementary education teacher, which is what I thought, has kind of turned into this. And before that, I was an activities director and a full-time mom. I've always been full-time mommy, and it feels like for years now. My oldest is 22, gonna be 23 this year. And then my little one is gonna be 18. So wow, they have just grown so fast. So anyway, so I have Benji Bear here, and you know, he's kind of like my little baby now. But so anyway, we have been doing more of God's Words of Life for Women. This is a devotional that I picked up at the thrift store. You know, devotionals don't have to be expensive, and they don't have to, you know, anyway. So we are going to read. Last week we read about the patience of Job, and that was really good. I really needed to be able to reflect on patience. I'm a pretty impatient person, for sure. This one is about peace. I have recently switched this last month from being a coffee drinker to drinking tea. I'm really not for sure why I switched, honestly. This is chai tea. I got it at Aldi, super inexpensive. But so my Nespresso coffee maker that I had broke, and I just thought, you know what? Let me just drip coffee. So I bought a $9 coffee maker at Walmart. And I thought, you know what? I love my cute little teapot. It was a gift. It's a Mackenzie Child's teapot, and I've never used it. And I thought, I think I'm just gonna try making tea. And so it's just different. It's just something different. It's not that I don't love coffee. I still love coffee. I'm just drinking tea right now. So, you know, I think switching things up gives you a little bit of a new lease on life, I guess. I don't know. It's fun though, and different, and less caffeine. So I guess I'm less like, anyway, no hate at all on coffee drinkers. I love coffee. I've been a coffee drinker since I was probably 15. So anyway, okay, let's read about peace. This one says, "Blessed are the peacemakers." Last night, Joe reminded me that it was time to start getting the income tax stuff together. I groaned, leaning back against the couch. How I dread this time of year, trying to find all the papers. He raised an eyebrow, and I knew that he was thinking, "You don't believe I have a system, do you?" I yelped. Hey, did I say anything? All you have to do is dig out the records. But you just watch, some important paper will be missing like last year. His eyebrows went up again. You must have thrown it out like that gift certificate to the Velvet Turtle. The Velvet Turtle, you always bring that up. I could tell him about a few other things he'd misplaced, like the whole garage. I started toward the kitchen, and unexpectedly, through scripture, the Holy Spirit whispered, "Blessed are the peacemakers." I struggled with the Spirit a moment or two before I calmed down. I poured a coffee and brought him a cup. "Honey, let's not argue. Things certainly do have a way of disappearing around here." Alone in the bathroom, I thanked the Lord for closing my mouth before I said anything else. Oh boy, did that not set me off. Okay, so last week God wanted us to be patient, and this week in church, my pastor spoke about staying silent when we have things that we want to say that may not be building up or uplifting to another person. So now I feel like this is a sacred echo. So now I'm being told again to zip it before I say something that I can't take back. Zip it before I say something that is not going to be peaceful. That's what we're being shown this week. Okay, so here is some scripture on peace. I, the Lord, will be their God. I will make a covenant of peace with them. I will bless them in the places surrounding my hill. I will send down showers in season. There will be showers of blessing. And that's Ezekiel 34:24 through 26. The next one says, I will listen to what God the Lord will say. He promises peace to the people, his saints. And that's Psalm 85:8. Seek peace and pursue it, for the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their prayer. That is 1 Peter 3:11 through 12. Pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call on the Lord of a pure heart. and that is 2 Timothy 2:22. The next one says, mercy, peace, and love be yours in abundance, and that's Jude 2. Live in peace with each other, 1 Thessalonians 5:13. The last one is, Jesus came and preached peace to you who were far away and peace to those who were near, and that's Ephesians 2:17. So, blessed are the peacemakers. Let's be peacemakers this week. Let's challenge ourselves every day. If we can just take a minute and pause, pray for somebody. This is what I've really been trying to do that's helping me, is praying for somebody that has hurt me or that's made me angry that I want to lash out on with my words. So, just stopping for a moment and saying, God, I'm going to pray for this person. I don't even know if I have it in my heart, but I know that that's what you want me to do. You want me to pray for them, because so many people are hurting, and a lot of times we don't even really know why. So let's be peacemakers this week. Don't send that text that you want to send. Don't start anything, y'all. This week we're going to be peaceful. Okay, we're going to just let it go. I always have a rule of thumb too that says give it 24 hours before you react, before you respond, because that will help you cool off. Sometimes you need to take 48 hours, okay? But those words that we say to one another, or that we type in a text, or that we comment, they can hurt somebody, and you don't know what somebody's going through. Man, they may have had the worst week, month, year. They may have just lost somebody close to them, and you just don't know. So let's be peacemakers this week. Cheers to being peacemakers. I left my tea bag in again. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but this is chai tea. I'm not going to drink all of it. So anyway, I've just really been enjoying this. I never ever thought that I could be a tea drinker, but I've always admired the calmness and serenity of drinking tea. And I love coffee and hot cocoa too. So this weekend, my daughter and we went on a search of all the fun fall things. So I took her to that fall farmers market that I shared with you guys in my last video. Go back and check that out if you missed that. But it was so beautiful. It's in my I Love Fall playlist on my YouTube channel. Benji Bear's like, come on, Mom. Okay, what are you going to tell us? Huh? Don't you sometimes think that puppy dogs are just so wise? They're so observant and so sweet. I was watching a video the other day, and it said, when you come home, a puppy dog, when a dog sees their owner, they have the same feeling of love that we have when we are madly in love with somebody when they see us. I'm like, wow. It's a lot of love that they have for us. So anyway, so my daughter and we went to the farmer's market this last weekend, and I had her pick out a pumpkin. She wants to paint pumpkins this year, maybe carve them. So she picked out a pumpkin. We picked out a pumpkin for Benji Bear, and then I added just one or two little ones on my in my front yard, because I have a lot of neighbor kids that walk by my house, and I always want to make it cute for every holiday. So when you're trudging to school in the morning to go get the bus, it's nice to have just something cute and homey to look at. So I thought that would be so fun. But anyway, we just had a really fun time. But we went to the grocery store because she's been drinking some tea, and she was like, Mom, I have to tell you, I got a chai pumpkin latte from Starbucks the other day. And I go, oh, I just bought chai tea from the store. We could make them at home. So let's go try to find, pumpkin creamer. So we went to the little local grocery store. We couldn't find any pumpkin creamer. It must be too early maybe. And, probably if we search, I bet Walmart probably has some pumpkin something out. But anyway, yeah, it was just funny. And then we were trying to find all the fall things. So we found a fall magazine. We found more, fall pumpkins. We found some fall candy and Little Debbie snacks. And she's like, Mom, did you know Little Debbie snacks are really bad for you? And I was like, oh yeah, probably. They definitely probably are. But anyway, it was just fun spending time with her. She's vegetarian and very conscientious of her health. So I thought that was really sweet. But here we got little Benji Bear here. He is eyeing my chai tea. Benji Bear, you want some chai tea? We will not give that to Benji Bear. Anyway, sorry for the rambling, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope the devotional lifted your heart. I've been posting the devotional on my Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page as well as other crafts. And if you need some Christmas inspiration, because I have seen some of you guys, I have been posting some Christmas over on my Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page. So if you guys want some Christmas content, go also on my YouTube channel. If you guys go to the home part of my YouTube channel and look at the playlist and the Christmas videos, I have huge compilations for you. They're like 3 hours long, and I have 6 years of decorating for Christmas and crafting on YouTube. Somebody commented recently that they've been watching me since 2017. So that means that I've been on YouTube for 7 years. I've got it wrong. It's possible that I may have been posting videos even in 2017. So thank you for everybody that's been here forever and been here with me. You guys can go back and watch a lot of those videos though, because I do a lot of different styles. I try to change things up. Like even with this fall, I did traditional, I did more of the pinks and shabby chic, and then I did traditional for you guys, and just all different kinds. That way the Mackenzie Childs that you all love. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go and get back to your day. We have more fun fall crafting and decorating. I'm trying not to rush this season, although I do have my Christmas trees out in my studio ready to roll, because we are gonna start thinking about just starting to create some Christmas crafts at some point in time, so we're ready. Because if we're gonna do a lot of DIYs and make things homemade, it's good to just go ahead and slowly start, and that's what I do. I just slowly start getting my stuff ready, and then when it comes time to decorate and spread everything out in your house, you already have things to pull from, and so that's fun. So anyway, I love y'all to the moon and back. I'm gonna wish you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me, and let's make some kind comments in the comment section below. Have you all started fall decorating yet? I would love to know. And what fall things have you been able to enjoy? We have fall leaves here. We have our little farmers markets out. Are you guys buying your fall coffee drinks yet? Have you gone fall decor shopping? Have you put out some of your fall decorations? Do you wait? Do you only decorate for Christmas? I want to know what's going on. Let's get to know each other in the comment section below. So light it up, make it fun, make it fabulous, and until our next video, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, and we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.